All right. Let's talk about the things that you're about to see. It is now Sunday night, and the time is, that's the time. The show code is, and that's the show. The picture of the show is
sHiZ.
There you go. We are on Facebook. We are on YouTube, of course. We are on Twitter. And a bunch of other crap. Follow us, connect to us. I'm on LinkedIn as well. Find me on that. I'm pretty much everywhere, so just either search for Labinex or sHiZ or both on all networks, and you'll find me very easily. Let's see, what else do we show in the beginning here? Oh, the barcode. Here's the QR code. Very nice. You can scan it at any time. It'll take you to the mobile version of this website. And then show the Microsoft tag. You need tag reader to pick this up. Very nice. Thank you very much. We'll keep it up there for a few seconds so you can have time to scan it. Get out your mobile phone. There you go. If you didn't get it, just rewind this video. My wife has started a new blog called Reinventing Serenity, and it's going to go live in the next couple of weeks. I'm going to announce it when it is fully published. And it's going to be more of a blog than a vlog. And she hasn't decided yet if it's going to be an actual podcast or not. All right, so I'm almost near home. It is Sunday. The next time I'll talk to you will be Monday. Of course, we're going to run the intro. Then after the intro, it'll be Monday morning. All right? Run the intro.
sHiZ.
What a difference. Gonna be loud because this is the Nokia 920. You're walking about, yes, but that was on the 920. Excellent phone. I mean, it's not heavy. Good morning. It's Monday again. It's Monday. You know, to tell you the truth, you know how people say they have a bad case of the Mondays? And they, in that movie, The Office, they made that a big joke. Oh, you got a bad case of the Mondays. You know, Monday doesn't really affect me that much. Because on Monday, I'm expected, okay, I got to go to work. What really gets me is Wednesday. Why? It's the middle of the week. Friday is still nowhere in sight. And on Wednesday morning, I'm like, good Lord, please make it end. Make it stop. It's a beautiful morning. It's chilly, but it's not cold. But it's nice and chilly. It's nice. It's cool, you know? It's going to be really dark. Okay, I'm here at Kramer Station. Kramer. You know, I'm going to take out this sweater. I don't think I need to have this on. Still, it's not really It's not really that cold. Wow, what a difference. Usually when I wait here for the bus, it's dark as hell. I mean, look at this. It's all bright. Well, this is how it is in the summer because the days are longer. I get a lot more sun in the morning. And then it started to get dark and darker and darker and darker. It's pretty nuts. It's like it's out of focus. I hate that. Damn, those train horns are loud. I remember the first time I saw the train up close for the first time. It was that very first moving in construction show that I never really haven't worked on in a while. And it didn't sound that loud. But man, taking this thing every day, those things are like, wah! Wah! Just loud as hell. So I mean, they have to. It's federal regulations require that horns. I don't have the exact number, but it's something like 96 decibels to like 99 decibels or something like that. So it's extremely loud. That's loud. And if you're standing up close to one of those horns, it's going to be loud. Whoa! You know. Oh. Just got off work. Well, not just got off work, as you can tell. Hey, look at this. It's darker than it usually is. See, when I get off work now, it's going to be darker. It's going to get darker and darker, too. And it's going to get colder. I'm definitely not looking for... sorry. I am definitely not looking forward to cold weather while I'm have to walk in this bull crap. But it's all good. In the hood. All right. It's Tuesday morning, and I'm about to head to work, and it's just another Tuesday morning. Today is election day, and it'll be today when we find out who won and who will be our president for the next 4 years. Would it be Barack for the next 4 years, continuing his legacy, or would it be Mitt starting his legacy? That's to be told, depending on our wonderful system of our right to vote and the people's choice, and of course electoral votes. The job that I was going for in New Jersey was given to someone else, so I didn't get that job. The traveling job, I haven't heard from the guy yet, so I'm still waiting for information about that particular job. And let's see. And I got a couple other jobs that I'm going for as well. So cross my fingers and, hope I, get something really nice and decent. The spot actually looks kind of different. This is where I wait every morning for the bus right after the train. And this is the shot
sHiZ
that I used for one of the graphics a few weeks ago, or about a few months ago actually. And there's another shot that I used. Oh, I have to stand over there. Alright, so it's Tuesday morning again. It's early, and my girls haven't showed up yet. So either they're not coming or they already came. That didn't sound right. Both sides have good points, though I do not like the viewpoints on the right side that says something about a woman getting raped and a woman should not be allowed to aborted. Alright, on the path home. Let's see how long it takes me to get home. I started the recording at the bus stop. Here's that funky trail that I gotta navigate through. Oh, yeah, people are voting tonight, big time, boy. It's like you can't wait till you get home to watch that Netflix you just got in the mail, or you just picked up a red box movie, and you're like, you can't wait to get home to see it. It's like, oh yeah, that's the movie I've been waiting for. Well, that's how I am about the election. I am wanting to see who's in the lead right now. Don't know what time it stops. For all I know, it's probably over by now. It's probably Hawaii left, but there's only a certain state that people are worried about. Ohio, Florida, Wisconsin, I think. There's certain states that the candidates concentrate on. Texas is not one of them. And if you win those states, you're good to go. So it's taking me 9 minutes to walk. Hey, dog. Hey, dog. So, that's how long it takes to get home, about 9 minutes. There we go. From the bus there. And I was kind of walking slow, so it probably won't take, on a good walking day, 7 minutes. But I'm home now, so I'm just going to go ahead and check out. I may blog the results of the election. I may or may not do that. We'll see. Peace out. Now take a look at this. That is a train on the same tracks as the Metro Rail. And I guess they're operating now because the Metro is not running. Now you can feel that bass. It's like whoa, 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 whoa. That is something. I've never seen freight on that line before until now. But yeah, I guess they have clearance now because the Metro is done for the night. But they can do it very well, where freight and passenger can run on the same tracks if they double track it. Right now it's single track, and they have double tracks at certain stations so that the trains will meet and go in both directions, and then they pass each other. But they all travel on the same track. It's a single track system. In order to accommodate for that, what they can do is double track the whole thing, which, of course, costs money. Everything costs money, right? And then freight and they can somehow time it where they can both work together. This is a completely gated off area, of course, to protect the radio towers. I don't see any cell phone transmitters on there, so those are probably just AM, FM, probably FM towers, TV towers probably. Interesting. Oh, where am I going, you might ask? I am actually going for a very nice walk. I'm going to do 2.5 miles. And actually, I have no idea where I'm going. But, I know where I'm at, though. I can easily walk back home. but I'm going to walk 2.5 miles. I'm watching the GPS on my phone, and then I want to walk 2.5 miles back home. As you can tell, I'm not into politics, because if I was, I'll be watching Fox News or CNN or ABC or something. I'm not even following on my phone. I'm just not. I'm just going to find out who wins. I'm just going to turn on the TV one day and be like, oh, that's our new president now? Find out who's giving the speech that says, yeah, well, the other opponent won. This support the president. This is the United States. And you know what? I do have to admit this. McCain, John McCain, when he gave his losing speech, and I know there's a better word for that, but I do apologize. It's not in my mind right now what that word is. But when he gave his speech, I do have to admit that was the most honorable speech I've heard in years. And let me tell you something. I'll be honest with you guys. I actually did like McCain. I didn't vote for him. And I'm telling you one reason I didn't vote for him, because of Sarah Palin. Now, come on. Why would you vote for Sarah Palin? John McCain, I'm sorry, that was a bad choice. Okay. In fact, I kind of think that whole election was rigged, because any smart individual would have not picked Sarah Palin. I would have been like, hell no, bitch. Get the fuck away from me, you dumb motherfucker. But I like John McCain. I mean, he was cool. He had some good points. And the things that he was saying didn't make sense. I liked John McCain, And the speech he gave, when he gave his losing speech, was so heartfelt. I actually felt that he actually meant every word he said. And he was saying, even though I didn't win, stand by your president, who is, Barack Obama, and support him. Just the fact that he gave a damn good speech and respectfully handed the torch over to Barack. I really enjoyed that speech. Even better than Al Gore's speech many years ago when the second Bush won. I have to say this, and I am a very straight man. Nowhere near gay, okay? Not even close. But I am able to tell a handsome man when I see him. Now, most Democrats that have been in office in the last, I would say, 20, 30 years have been handsome men. 40 years. I would say 40 years. JFK, a very good-looking guy, right? He was good-looking. Bill Clinton, or William Clinton, good-looking guy when he was president. Now he's not so hot-looking, but, well. You do get older, right? He has all that gray hair. But he was a good-looking guy when he was president. And then Barack Obama, good-looking individual, right? You have to admit, he's a good-looking dude, except for the big ears. He looks like Will Smith. Will Smith, okay. In about, I would say 2 years, just like it did a movie about Bush. Remember, what was his name? The guy who directed it, oh man, I can't think of his name. He directed Natural Born Killers. What's that? I can't remember his name. But okay, the guy who directed Bush. Okay, and I'm not sure what the exact name was. I think it was just simply called Bush. Bush. All right. Will Smith, with his big ass ears, can easily play Barack Obama. What do you think? Come on. I mean, okay, Will Smith is a little bit darker, but so was Denzel Washington playing Malcolm Shabazz. When Denzel Washington played Malcolm Shabazz, for those of you who don't know, it's Malcolm X. But his name wasn't Malcolm X. His name was Malcolm Shabazz. Okay? Just want to make sure you guys know that. But when Denzel Washington played Malcolm Shabazz, Denzel Washington is darker than Malcolm was. But did a damn good job. I mean, hey, no one can knock Denzel Washington. Denzel Washington was Malcolm X, okay? Okay. He was Malcolm X. Shit. That shit was so realistic, it was unbelievable. So I do have to admit, Will Smith, I think, will play a damn good Barack Obama. First of all, those ears. Really? Barack has those big ears, so does Will Smith. Okay? Those ears, really. Yeah. Because if they cast, let's say, Denzel Washington to play Barack Obama, they will have to do cosmetic surgery on Denzel Washington to make his ears look apart. But yeah, Mitt Romney, going back to the who's good looking, right? Mitt Romney is a good looking individual. And I think he'll be the first Republican ever to be a good looking president for the United States representing Republicans. What do you think? Huh? Mitt Romney? He's a good looking guy. I was looking at the other, I was like, you know what? That's a good looking Republican. That is a good looking elephant. All right, hold on. I've been navigating some grass and shit. Hey, but you do have to admit that, that he is, a decent looking person. So, I don't know who's who won. And if they're still counting the ballots, who has, the foot in the door more than the other, I don't know. And I guess once I get home, I'll be able to find out who the actual winner is. So for some reason my camera just cut off. It just went cloom. And I'm just talking, rattling my head off, whatever. We need to get across before a train does come. Bing, 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 bing. Whatever, dog. I don't give a fuck. There's all red lights here. So that means the tracks they got clearance for the other direction. And the Windows phone's coming out soon. That's all good. Windows Phone 8. And I would love to say, seriously, that Windows Phone 8 is going to kick ass. I would love to say that. And I'm going to say that I do believe that. That's actually what I believe. I believe that Windows Phone 8, along with Windows 8, is going to kick fucking ass. It's going to kick everybody else's ass. And I'm not saying that it's going to be the top seller of all mobile phones in the nation. No. But what it is going to do is put a dent, a nice, big knee dent into the side of their car. Like, bam! If you just kick it real quick and you put a nice little dent. And this is how it's going to be. Right now, let's say, and I don't have the exact numbers, but Android is probably, let's say, 45%. iPhone is, let's say, 40%. Okay, now what does that add up to so far? 95, right? 2% Windows phones, 3% BlackBerry users. Now we're just talking about smartphones here, not other phones like flip phones and all that. No, we're just talking about smartphones. Symbian, we're not going to even include that. But BlackBerry still has a very big stronghold in the marketplace. They're probably not selling as much, but there are a lot of users still out there. So let's say 3% BlackBerry, 2% Windows Phone. What I believe is that it's going to reduce the numbers to like, I don't know, let's have different numbers here. 20% Windows Phone, 30% iPhone, 30% Android. 3, 6, 9. That's 1, 2, 3, 9. That's 90. Okay. You get my point, right? It'll be something like that. 40, 40, 20. 40, 40, 20. Or more like 30, 50, 20. Something like that. In other words, it's going to put a dent. And it's going to reduce the amount of sales that iPhone has and Android. And truck passing. Sorry. I'll let that truck pass. Okay. Yeah, I really do believe that it's going to put a nice dent. So it's going to, Windows phones will increase. If you look at a pie chart, for instance, you're going to see that Windows Phone is going to be, it's going to get bigger than a little tiny spaghetti going across the pie to a nice slice of pie. It's going to be a nice slice. It's not going to be the biggest slice of pie on the pie chart, okay? If you want that big slice of pie, you may want to go with Android or iPhone. But if you like that nice little small slice, if you want to play with something new and fresh, get with the Windows Phone. Seriously. Oh, there's only 120,000 amps. Oh, and iPhone has 700,000 amps. Oh, so, really? Is that your main concern? Oh, the Android has more apps. Oh, and iOS has more apps. And that's the only concern you have? Really? You're going to get a phone because that phone has more apps. Well, let me tell you something. Are you going to use all 700,000 apps? No, you're not. So, you're a golf player. You play golf. Do you know that there's plenty of golf programs on the Windows Phone that can do just as good as the 5,000 golf programs that iPhone has? Did you know that if you're a weightlifter, yeah, the Gold's Gym right here. If you're a weightlifter, that you can monitor all your health and everything with the 2 or 3 apps that are in the Windows Phone marketplace, outside of the 10,000 that are in the iOS marketplace? In other words, if it is there. If it is, it is there. And Microsoft recently announced that 46 of the top apps of other devices are available for Windows Phone. Now, what those top 46 are, I really don't know, okay? I'm sure there's a list somewhere, but I haven't looked it up yet. Because, you know why I haven't looked it up? Because apps. I'm not worried about how many apps a phone has. Because, in my opinion, this is me personally, okay? And it may not be you, but me personally. All I need is email, Microsoft Office, on the go, calendars, note-taking, voice recording, maps, what else? And, video recording, so I need to record video, audio recording. Does it do 1080p? Yeah. Because then I can replace this phone, because this phone only does 480i. So if it does 1080p video, I'm good to go. That's all I need. And expandable memory. And unfortunately, the Lumia 920 doesn't have expandable memory. And why, Nokia? Why did you do that? I don't know. Nokia, there are a couple things that you are doing wrong, okay? You could have added expandable memory anyway. Because why not? 32 gigs built into the phone, drop in the 64 gig, and guess how much you got? That's a lot of memory. I can't do the calculation off the top of my head, but that's a lot, right? So I don't understand why the 920 doesn't have expandable memory. But anywho, the Windows Phone 8X, I believe, does have expandable memory. I don't think it's removable memory, which means that you can take it out on the fly. But I do believe you can stick in a card and leave it in permanently, and it's your 64 gigs added to your 32 gigs, I think. I have to look that up. I'm not 100% sure about that. But the thing is, and I'm going on 12 minutes here. I'm almost home, so as soon as I get around this little corner here, I'm going to stop. You pick whatever phone you feel is right for you, basically. That's all that comes down to it, because only you will be happy with what you're comfortable with, what you are comfortable with.
Besides my wife Ann, Paul is the best choice I've ever made. Spirit that has lifted this country from the depths of despair to the great heights of hope. The belief that while each of us will pursue our own individual dreams, tonight, in this election, you, the American people,
very happy about a couple of things today. Of course, everybody knows that Obama is now president. Hey, okay, let's get that out the way. But that's not the only thing I'm happy about. Gay marriages is gaining momentum. Eventually, the whole damn country will not be prejudiced against gay marriages. Anybody who wants to marry any other human being, a human being with another human being, will be allowed to marry and be wed without prejudice. And that is something to celebrate. I'm not gay. I'm totally straight. But I'm saying I celebrate the fact that if you're 18 and above, without parental consent, two human beings can get married without prejudice. And that, my friends, will be allowed on all 50 states and the other states that is the territory of the United States. The second thing, which I think is not a big deal in the first place, really, marijuana. Now, let's compare a few things here. How many people has smoking killed? I know I'm a smoker, but I'm just trying to tell you. Okay, now think about that. How many people has drinking killed? And I'm talking about people over 21 years old. Now add this to the equation. People 18 to 21. How many people has alcohol killed? Okay, now add this to the equation. How many people has alcohol killed for people under 18 years old? Now keep in mind, I'm not talking about people who were drinking under the age of 18. That is part of the equation, but that's not all. You also got to think about the fact that innocent bystanders who were sitting in the child seat, in the back seat, parents were driving and they're totally sober, but a drunk driver runs into them, ends up killing the child and the parents. Or ends up killing the parents, child's still alive, but child has to grow up without his parents, his or her parents, or vice versa. Either way is bad. The kid dies and the parents have to suffer. Or they all die. And then someone's going to suffer. The grandparents, you know, friends of, stuff like that. So, how many people has alcohol killed? How many people have cigarettes killed? Now, I want you to come up with this figure. How many people has marijuana killed? You got to think about that, don't you? You really do. And I'm sure there's a figure out there somewhere, but I bet you that figure's a lot lower. And I know people in Colorado are blazing up tonight, boy. There'll be some marijuana parties happening all over the place. If it's legal to smoke, you're going to be able to smoke marijuana. Hey, make sure you smoke marijuana 50 feet away from any building, right? Tell you. Legal. It's not like that here in Texas. Yeah, it's not like that here in Texas, but it's going to be eventually legal in every state in the union, I'll say within the next 2 or 3 years. Heck, I never thought that there would be a black man president. I know he's half white, half black, but you know, come on. I never thought it. I never would have thought in my lifetime, or I would have been an old-ass man, that a black man will become president of the United States. And I'm actually happy that Barack Obama doesn't use that ticket. He doesn't. He doesn't say, vote for me because I'm black. He's never said that. In fact, the only thing he ever said 4 years ago was history is being made today. He didn't say why. He assumed everybody knew what he was talking about. And I know you know what he was talking about. He said history has been made today. And it's not the exact words, but it was something like that. It was something like that. So, it's good that he didn't use the black man ticket. He's using his own character, his person, saying, vote for me because I can do some shit. Okay? Now, there's a couple of things that Barack hasn't done yet, but no matter what president, if he had voted for Mitt, all the promises that Mitt has promised during his campaign, he wouldn't have been able to do it either. And I'll tell you why. The reason why he can't do it, because he is not the almighty being. He's not the almighty power of this country. What a president is a representative of the country. He represents us. And Mitt Romney, if he had won, would have represented us. He's a handsome guy. I would have, been okay with it. Hopefully he doesn't sound as stupid as Bush. Excuse me. Drop something. It's 55 degrees right now. And the high is supposed to be in the 80s, according to the weather report on this morning's news on KI-TV. My camera was freezing up during that train recording that you just saw right now, and it just freezes. Show freeze. Oh, tomorrow I believe that could be incorrect. My Windows Phone 8 is coming out. I won't be able to make it tomorrow, but on Saturday I'm definitely going to go over to the Microsoft store and compare all the different cameras. All right, beautiful night. This came from the gas station to get some cigarettes. Now I'm going to go back. Also got some water. I mentioned this before in an earlier recording, which will be in this vlog, of course, in this particular vlog. But every show on YouTube, all the uncut videos, usually I put them all in the same month. So every month had a new playlist of all the uncut videos. But what I decided to do was to do one for every show. So every week will be a new playlist. And to get that link, if you scroll down to the bottom of all the pages where I list all the YouTube links, you will see all of the links there, okay, to each individual YouTube video. That's a lot of videos to get through if you want to try to find a particular video that I excluded in the main vlog. Sometimes I do ramble, and I'm trying my best to cut that down on the main vlog, but there may be a particular topic that you want to hear more in depth. So what I like to do is create links from the YouTube video within using annotations within the YouTube video to link to the actual video, the uncut video that's on YouTube, so that you can watch that and then link back to the main vlog. Now, I'm not going to do anything to the previous videos that are already there. Whatever's been done before has been done before, because there'll be a lot of work trying to go back and redo all that. But I'm talking about this will all be done to future videos. Good morning. Of course, another early morning, but it's Friday morning. Yes. Yes. Guess where I'm going? It's Friday, November 9th, 2012. And for anybody who follows the business news, you guys already know where I'm going. What does this look like to you? Remember the last time I came through here? The last time I went to the Microsoft store was when Surface came out, and they moved all the Windows phones to the back of the store to make room for all the Windows 8 computers that were on this floor. Sorry about the wind. If you can't hear me, I do apologize. Okay, I finally made it to the Microsoft store, and this gentleman here, he gave me a really good demo on this phone already. Let me see if okay, there's no way to really prop it up, so I'll just sit on top of these Windows Phone cases. Now, let's see, get the glare out here. There we go. Clear black. It's very bright. And the resolution on this phone is the highest that Windows Phone 8 will allow. This is the Nokia 920. And you see it's got that happy face on there, that smile that people always love. SIM card for the AT&T. The earphone plugs. It's got the volume rocker. And I forgot what, power, right? Okay, power. And then this is the camera, instant camera right here. The lock screen is amazing. As you've seen on many reviews already, all the custom apps that developers can actually utilize the notifications. And how you will do that is you go to the settings, and let me find out where the settings are. This is my first time holding this phone, so let's see here. Let's see, notifications, where's that at? Sorry if it was off frame there. It's kind of hard doing both at the same time. Okay, but I noticed something here. Nokia account. You can set up your Nokia account. So it seems like you might have to set up a Nokia account so that anything you do on the Nokia side can be stored here. And you can also sign in with Facebook ID. I think I have a Nokia account, so all I gotta do is sign in with my Facebook account, and it should automatically log in. That's amazing right there. So it's pretty much got all the same features that Windows Phone 7 has, like background task is for multitasking. which is a good thing to have. You can actually tell it which application is allowed to continue. Like the Nokia retail store mode, of course, it's the automatic display that you see that's just demonstrating some of the features. But you can actually customize all your features here. But it looks just like like the previous Windows Phone, but of course with a tons more features. It's actually really thin. It is not heavy. It's actually just a little bit heavier than my Android phone that I have in my hand right now. Yes, it's probably heavier than the Galaxy S3. It's probably heavier than that, okay? But it's not. This is amazing. Now, the camera features. Let me turn on the video mode, because that's the part that I'll be using the most. Okay. Now, you won't purposely shake the camera like this, but you're walking about, right? And you're recording this video, and it keeps it nice and steady. I mean, it really does, if you notice. And probably the artifact you see is probably my video camera. But if you can see this in person, the picture quality on this is pretty amazing. I want to play it back real quick. Look at that. The picture quality, you can't see it through my camera, but it's amazing. It did capture some of that shakiness, but that was on purpose shakiness. But we see as I walked around, it pretty much held the picture there very steadily and kept the picture together. A lot better than what my phone can do. So yeah, I have to admit, I mean, this is amazing. There's amazing technology here at work. Apps. Of course, I mean, everybody knows that there's 120,000 apps in the Windows App Store, and it's not a whole lot. But what I need it for is email, Office, Xbox. All my games will be there. The Weather Channel, ESPN for my sports. I mean, what more do you really need? There are golfing apps. So if you're a golfer and you're worried about having that golfing app, it's there. There are golfing apps in there that you can use. Look at this. I'm getting all the latest scores right now. Everything I want, all the news I want, is all available right there. Now I'm working off the Wi-Fi, the store's Wi-Fi here, but there it is. Information that I need right on the go. There is really no need for a whole lot of apps. I have 10 apps on my Android now. So what? I don't need a lot of apps. I don't care about this. The phone is, I have to say, it's bad. But I don't mean like bad, I mean good bad, okay? For those of you who don't know what bad means. All right, so let me see. Now, they only have demos out right now. They don't have the phones on display yet, but they're going to put it on the floor soon. But you can go to any Microsoft store and purchase a phone. You just got to say, I want to buy one, and they'll hook it up for you. Oh, CityLens. Oh, I gotta show that. Okay, how do I get that up? Keep in mind, I just got this phone, so Nokia CityLens right there. Okay. I want to look for some food. Okay. Let's see what's around here. Okay, I actually picked something. And I can get directions. Of course, it's right down the street. And get reviews. I can get photographs, which there are no photographs here. But if you want to share a photograph so that the rest of the community can see what it's like, do it. Well, if you go to that restaurant, take a photo, put it here so that other people can see the photos. Reviews. There are no reviews for this particular restaurant, but it's the Mangia Chicago stuffed pizza. Nearby, okay, I don't quite want to go to the pizza place, but let's see what's nearby here. Ooh, the stepping room. See what's that? It's a coffee place. Okay. Let's see if there's any reviews. Okay, here's some reviews on it. And I have to understand they're sharing reviews from Yelp. These are reviews from Yelp. Actually, it says TripAdvisor. Okay, so they're typing different information from different sources. which is a good thing. You get a good variety of reviews. Okay, let's see what else I got here. If you hold it in portrait mode, it gives you a list. But when you put it in landscape mode, then that's when you get that augmented reality. There's a restaurant right here. Let's see. Covers, Freebirds, World Burrito. Let's see what that's about. Okay, there are no reviews about this place, but you can get information about it. You can even call them. And if you have the Urban Spoon or any other type of apps that you can install with it, it will work with it, and you can make reservations and all that great stuff. So, amazing phone, I have to say. It's better than Windows Phone 7 by far. There's your Bing. And it's also telling me that Flight with Denzel Washington is playing nearby. Let me see if I can get information about that. Oh, look at that. It's just, ooh, I can get, let's see, it's playing at the iPic, which is right down the street. And I can get show times. And if I have an appropriate app installed, let's see, point, angles. Oh, that's right. The guy who was helping me out was showing a feature where you can sing to the phone and try to get a name of a song. So let me see if that works. Let's see here. Where's Bing at? Keep in mind, fellas, I don't know this phone that much. Okay. Bing, where's Bing? Okay, I'm looking for Bing, by the way. Well, okay, that's enough. I'm going to have to get this phone back to the people here so that they can showcase this phone. But this is Windows Phone 8. This is Nokia Lumia 920. Excellent phone. I mean, it's not heavy. It is extra thin. It's not as thin as the Galaxy S3, but it's not heavy at all. It is not heavy, right? It is not heavy at all. It's a beautiful phone, and I'm definitely going to get it in a couple months. All right, let me get this one back to these people. And, of course, we got the Surface here. I am definitely getting that. Very nice. In fact, let me try that again. Very nice. Now, here's some other tablets, RT tablets that ASUS is putting out. ASUS VivoTab, which is $600. Wow. 2 gig, 32 gig flash, 10.1 inch screen, so it's a lot smaller than the Surface. It's a lot smaller than the Surface. So this is the ASUS one. The one you want is right over there. Yeah, it's a good tablet though. But the Microsoft Surface is right over there. Okay, here's one that comes with a keyboard. And I believe you can detach. Hold on here. So it's almost like a little netbook kind of situation going. Okay, I'm not going to spend a whole lot of time talking about this, but just real quick, these are the size differences here. It's just, you know, just a little bit smaller. Very nice size. I mean, very thin too. I like that. And the weight of it, not heavy at all. So trying to make it, there we go, portrait mode. The Retina display, not bad. You can't see it on this camera, but it's really nice. Let's see. I'm trying to see. I think this is Nokia Mets, right? I mean, I'm sorry. It's not Nokia Mets. The new Apple Mets. Very nice. I mean, this is actually my first time playing with Apple Mets. Not bad. As far as I can tell, it looks pretty good. But anytime you release a new product, it's going to have something wrong with it, and it's going to get improved over time, and it's not bad. So as far as I can tell, it looks good. It really does. So, yeah, it's really light, but I like it a lot. Humana. Okay, so I went into the Apple Store and I looked at the iPad Mini. I like it. I mean, tell you the truth, I'm going to be honest. I liked it. What I didn't like about it is the fact that you are stuck in that Apple ecosystem within that. But if you're with the Windows Phone, you're going to be stuck in the Microsoft ecosystem as well. So it's pretty much the same thing, right? But I actually did like the iPad Mini. The same way, if you saw my Microsoft Surface review, I went to the Apple Store and talked about the iPod Touch, the new one. And I actually did like the iPod Touch. Sweet. The Surface seems more sturdy a lot more sturdier than the iPad does. In fact, it feels like if I drop the iPad, it will break. Seriously. I would not want to drop an iPod. Or iPad, I mean. That's why a good sturdy case for the iPad is definitely a good idea, okay? I mean, I don't think you can do without a good case. I'm going to go ahead and walk on home from here. It's going to be a nice long walk. It's probably going to take me a while to get home. Now that Nokia, oh, it is everything I hope it to be. It's gorgeous. Alright, Google, it's not my fault, but there's a DJ playing copyrighted music. Alright, I gotta turn the camera off now. Actually, this is kind of cute right here. They got a little train set up here. Okay, it's not on tracks, but it's, you know, it's cute for kids. And you can't see it, of course. It's too dark. But, let's see, what would the cost be? Can you guys read that? They're using LEDs for that. Alright, that's pretty cute. That's cute. Alright, I got automatic white balance turned on. Because light will be changing. There's a guy come on, put the camera down for a second. I'm looking on the other side of the road. There's no sidewalk there. So, I guess I'll stay on this side. Will this traffic ever end? There's got to be a breaking point sometime. At some point, there's got to be a breaking point. Really? Good Lord. Seriously? Alright, come on. Can I cross now? Oh, suckers. It's like always a car. I'm going to have to kind of like step out here. There we go. Breaking point. Make it across now. Oh, and I got an open spot here. Cool. I can make this one. Cars are coming now, but I can make it. Alright, you know, to save batteries, I'm going to turn this camera off for a minute and turn it back on when I get to an area where I got more things to say. I think this is a good area for me to walk through because the store wraps around that way. Okay, I think I'm going a good direction here. Alright, so I'm going to turn this camera off now, but I'll bring it back on once I get to a place where I can talk again. Peace. Sponsor, Chuck E. Cheese. Look at that. Haven't seen one of these in a long time. Okay, right now I'm trying to look for a place to cross over. I looked at a Google map. I was trying to find a way to get home from the Microsoft store. And I found this area here. That's a lake. That reflection you see right there below the freeway is a lake. So at some point, looking at Google Maps, the satellite version, I should be able to get over there. But really and truly, I don't see what I saw before. I may have to go a different route. I did look at an alternative. I do have an alternative, okay? Don't worry. I do have an alt. There's this place called the Arena, and I don't really know how to explain it. It's not football. It's like a gym, but they got like this fake turf. Oh, it's a exercising gym, but I guess they have sports here or something. Interesting. They got balls, they got weights in there. I guess they multi-purpose. Very interesting. Huh. Hi, I'm just walking through, but what is this place? What is this place? What is this place? I'm just walking through. What is this place? Oh, no problem. All right, Spanish-speaking lady. Couldn't get an answer from her. She's wearing one of the shirts, you know, but she was speaking in English, so. I'm just trying to find out, like, is it a gym? Is it a, you know, what kind of place is it, you know? Okay, I gotta walk in the street again because there's no place to walk. And there's my home. There it is, right there. That's where I stay. Alright, so it's Friday night. I'll probably be vlogging tomorrow as well, a little bit. But I gotta really work on last week's vlog to catch up. And then on Sunday I'll work on this week's vlog. So, but just in case I don't vlog tomorrow, thanks for sharing, liking this video, and don't forget to like us on Facebook, follow us on Twitter, and make sure that you join our circle in Google Plus and all the other social networks. Just follow, like, friend,
sHiZ,
and any other thing, okay? And don't forget to subscribe to sHiZ on YouTube. Peace out. Thank you very much. Bye-bye. This whole street right here is built up kind of high, and it's made for water.
sHiZ.
Look at all that junk under there. People live down there, I guess. Really interesting.
Don't forget to like this video.
And the funny thing is, it's not even a major street. It's just a pass-through street for these businesses here. And there's Coca-Cola Distribution Center.
Don't forget to like this video.
sHiZ.